Today I'm bringing you all along to EPCOT here at Walt Disney World. The Taste of EPCOT International Festival of the Arts is going on, and I want to try more of the items I haven't tried yet. Also, something cool happened today. The Remy's Ratatouille Adventure sign has been visible for quite a while, but there were construction walls up. Recently, those construction walls were replaced by a row of planters. But today the planters are gone, and part of this new expansion to the France Pavilion here at EPCOT is now open. The ride is not open yet, but they have added this flag here that says opening 2021. I'm gonna bring you all along for a walkthrough of this new part of the expansion. More of the France Pavilion is now open. So let's go ahead and take a walk inside and just see what's open. There's a beautiful view of the waterway and the Skyliner and the friendship boats. What do you have here, a little surprise? Oh, it's Remy! That is so cute. We can see more of the building facade that we've been able to sort of see from the Skyliner. There's some nice benches and they're double-sided. Each side has one blocked off currently, but at some point those will be removed and both sides will be open. But you have a beautiful view here of the Skyliner going by, the friendship boats. There are so many beautiful details everywhere. This area is really gorgeous, and having the Skyliner going by with the beautiful trees and foliage, it really, really feels like you're transported. This area has a stroller sign, a really pretty stroller sign, so this should be the stroller parking for when you're going to ride the Ratatouille ride, and it has a gorgeous view of the Skyliner. I've also got to say that it's a beautiful blue day. This pavilion, or this extension of the pavilion, really shines in this kind of weather. And hey, we get to see the Eiffel Tower model. And look, the moon's out. Here we've got some signage for the eatery that's going to be here. And from the Skyliner, you can see the main entrance is right there with a big, beautiful sign. There's still a construction wall up here, so you can't get any further in that way, but there's a whole lot open here, a beautiful walkway. The one part of this extension that is open for guests right now, the restrooms, and you can find them all the way back here. Oh, it's always interesting when the Skyliners stop and dangle. That feeling when you're inside of them. You can hear them creaking sometimes. Now, of course, I'm not going to film inside of a restroom, but I will say I did use the facilities. They're very nice, they're very clean, well-appointed, simple. The one detail I did notice is that the floors, the tiles on the floor, are made to look like rustic bricks, and they look really pretty, and that was the biggest touch of theming that I noticed in there. You've been able to see the Gusteau sign from the Skyliner and various parts of EPCOT for quite a while, but just being able to see it a little bit closer is really nice. It looks so beautiful and rich back there with so many layers of theming. It's gonna be really nice when they open it. I do feel like with the water view, the Skyliner view, the trees, everything that they've done back here, that this is gonna be a really relaxing spot once it's fully open. It already is a relaxing spot. You can come back here, sit on the benches and chill, but yeah, it's gonna be even nicer once it's fully open. You also get a really good view of these, like, this topiary design back here that's so pretty. What I'm hearing about the reason this expansion opened today is that it is because the Morocco Pavilion restrooms are closed for some sort of repair or maintenance. So in order to keep guests from having to walk all the way from the UK to the next restroom, they opened this area, which has been ready for quite a while. That is what I'm hearing. Word on the street from cast members and other guests. But either way, whatever the reason, we're just glad they opened it. It's just a nice extra area for guests to walk around and use the restroom and enjoy a beautiful Skyliner view. Now that I've spent some time exploring this newly opened part of the Remy's Ratatouille Adventure expansion, and it's so pretty and nice back here, it's a gorgeous day. So what I'm gonna do is head out into EPCOT and have some more delicious food, some more Festival of the Arts food. Now let's head back out into the rest of the park, because I'm hungry. Out on the World Showcase Lagoon, we've got a second platform, the Harmonious Barges, or platforms as they're called. These are gonna be fountains. There are gonna be 5 of them. So there are 2, and from this angle it looks like 1, 2, Maybe they'll be around like this, and then there's going to be a centerpiece. In case you didn't see the vlog where I came out and talked about these are platforms that are going to be part of Harmonious, the new nighttime show at EPCOT. We do not have an opening date for this show, but they have been testing, and now there are 2 platforms out on the water. I did see the lights on these on the other night. I was here, but I wasn't vlogging, so I haven't got to put the lights in a video yet. We're gonna stay today past sunset, watch the sun go down, and see if we can see them lit up and testing. Can definitely see a lot of activity going on out there all day long. As far as food is concerned, there's one thing I've been really excited for, and that's here at PopEats, the tomato soup with grilled cheese. Just a simple, delicious option. And I'm going to get the Rainbow Sherbet Glitter Dream Ale by Playa Linda Brewing. While I'm in line for PopEats, the princesses are going by. They go by intermittently throughout the day. The glitter ale, the glitter is very subtle. I've gotten it before and I did see the glitter, but I don't see it now. I don't know, you just gotta hit it with the right light. But what I'm excited for is the grilled cheese and tomato soup. All right, first let's sample this delicious looking tomato soup. Perfect, it's very bright out. Great soup, great soup. All right, let's try this cheesy yum yums. Dipping a grilled cheese sandwich in tomato soup is like pure comfort. It's perfection. The tomato soup is really good. It's really savory. It's got a nice tomato flavor, and it's not overly salty or anything like that. It's not overly sweet. It's just kind of like just right. Just the tomato soup that you remember maybe from your childhood. But of course, it's best with the dip. At the El Artista Hambriento Festival booth, and I believe that means the hungry artist, I ordered something very cool. May I please have the Frida Carrot Margarita? Oh, it smells really good. Thank you.
Lemongrass set inside the bubble.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. All right, we're gonna try. Let's see how far we can get this. It smelled amazing, wow. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I have to make it across this big group of people. This isn't gonna happen. Oh my gosh. Ah! It does smell really good though. That when that pops, the scent is part of the drink. It's impossible to carry this, but it was cool. When the like bubble popped, it smelled like lemon and almost like lavender. It smelled herby. It smelled really good. And that smell kind of lingers in there, like a lemony, fresh smell. That's really, really nice. The nice, fresh, gingery scent is actually very, very different and unique. And I really, really genuinely like this. I like it a lot. I can definitely recommend this for the fun of the like bubble popping on top, but actually for the margarita itself, even without that. It's delicious. Cheers. Next up on the agenda today, I'm gonna try something I have not tried yet. The old Shanghai Shi 2, the pork and water chestnut meatballs served with taro root. And I'm gonna try something I have tried before, which is the jasmine draft beer that I know I really like. It's really light and lovely, and I love the flavor of jasmine. There's a lot happening. The boats are going back and forth. They're all wearing like hard hats, construction hats, carrying stuff back and forth. Come on, light up tonight. I managed to carry the meatball on top of the taro root all the way over from the Painted Panda booth to the Ackerschus rest area. This restaurant has been transformed from a restaurant into a rest area where you can sit, relax, remove your mask while you're seated at your table, drink water, and you can eat in here. So I brought my food in. I managed to carry it over. It doesn't look as nice as it did when they first presented it to me. So I took a photo when I first got it just so that I could show you how beautiful it was, but it smells incredible. So I'm with friends now and they've got the meatball too, and I'm hearing it's delicious, so I'm excited to try that. And the taro root, it's like instead of mashed potatoes.
I don't know, but that's good though, right?
This meatball is How was it, Michael?
Oh, wow.
All right, so I'm with friends now, so Beth and Sarah over here. So you can check out Beth's channel, Villains and Vice, right? But she's not a villain, she's a princess. And you guys are having the meatball too, and it's delicious, right?
I haven't tried it yet.
Oh my gosh, okay.
It's a meal.
It is a meal.
It's a
It
meal.
is, and Nate's here. good old Paige and Mr. Nathan. And we're having a lovely buddy hangout today. But honestly, this is delicious. This is the top one, right? This is one of the top.
So delicious. That sauce is amazing.
The sauce is so good. It's always a royal pleasure relaxing in Akershus. When this restaurant reopens, it won't be open to just hang out in and relax in. So it's nice to be able to do this right now. Look at all the details and just enjoy it. Okay, back out into the park. Thank you, Beth. Right. Quite a bit of time elapsed in there because it is so nice. And I believe it's Akershus. Let me know if that's right. But anyway, it's a beautiful, beautiful day here at EPCOT today. And we're strolling around the World Showcase. We're going to the left and we're gonna see where we stop next. We're kind of just going where the wind takes us to try new festival items. Both Beth and I got the blue raspberry blonde. It's so dark. It almost looks black, but when you look at like the edge in the sun, you can see that blue in there.
If I didn't think I'd slosh it all around, I would squish it so
yeah.
that the little head that's on there would make it.
So we can show. We need to drink it down so we can show it. Cheers.
Cheers. You don't like it? Nope.
It's definitely like a
almost like a cobbler kind of.
Yeah. It's got a little bit of like a weird apple pie, vanilla taste to it.
Like a blueberry cobbler beer.
Yeah, it's very strange, if I'm gonna use a word. But not bad, weirdly. Oh, it's very strange. I don't know if I like it the more I drink it. I don't know what I think of this. I'll tell you what else I'm noticing is that like when you first sip it, there's like this little bit of like vanilla creaminess that's good, and then there's like a bitter aftertaste, right? Is there not like a bitter?
Like on the back of your tongue.
It almost tastes like a weird soda or a cider. I've never tasted anything like it. It's very interesting. I would say to try it just to try something different, and let me know what you think if you do try it. It's very interesting. We just walked across this booth called Jortra, and they have handmade jewelry. This is all made in Orlando. Look at these little paint palette earrings. And the posts in the back are made out of silicone, so there's no nickel, there's no nothing that would like irritate your ears or anything like that. They have coffee, beans, they have all sorts of beautiful ingredients. It's made out of seeds. It's all natural, and these are the newest one, the rainbow hearts. See this missing spot? Yeah, I just purchased some. At Cuisine Classic here in Germany, they have some nice looking options, and I think I'm going to get a frozen rosé. Upon closer look at the menu, I also decided to try the opera cake. It's an almond coffee, buttercream, and chocolate ganache cake that sounds so good. This opera cake is so beautifully presented. It looks so lovely. Look at that gold bar across the top. And of course, a frozen rosé, a frosé as they call it, is always beautiful, and every festival of the arts or festival treat in general is more beautiful set against the World Showcase Lagoon. I just want to like admire it. It's a work of art in and of itself. This has got all these layers of delicious flavors, and then I'm trying to show you because it's so interesting and pretty. There are these like this chocolate textured layer and then the gold bar across the top. Look at this. Oh my gosh, how cool. Let's dig in. Ooh, that is delicious. The buttercream and the kind of like hazelnut flavor is so good. How do I eat this? I'm just taking it off and eating it. Oh, it's chocolate, look. That's really good.
No, I like it. It's good, but like, I don't know the other.
Oh yeah, the frozen rosé is great. Delicious options. I can recommend both of these wholeheartedly. They're both really, really good. So now I'm gonna enjoy these. It's 5:36 p.m. The sun is right about to set, and it's already set below the World Showcase while we've been sitting here relaxing. I've been enjoying my opera cake. It was so delicious. Both of those items from the Germany Festival booth were a hit. The opera cake is so good. The frosé, the frozen rosé, is so good. They're a real treat together. Neither of them is too heavy or too thick. They're both delicious. Now let's keep on hopping. Hoppin'? World hoppin'. Looks like there's some maintenance going on the train here in EPCOT. And they've switched out the flags here in this little Main Street town that is part of the train set. Those flags are swapped out for every festival. But they hadn't been swapped out for Festival, They hadn't been swapped out for Festival of the Arts yet as of last time I looked, but they're finally there. They're so tiny, you have to like really look in there. But it's so cool, there's like little people in there. Oh, looks like he fixed it. Woo! There's a crowd of people, we've all been watching the train get fixed. Oh, there's still some testing going on here. Still a little bit of work.
On the train too.
Oh, they are. The people are just all over the place. Oh, trains coming left and right. All right, Beth's getting a shirt made. What are you getting?
The villain shirt.
We get to watch the screen printing in action. Getting a long sleeve hoodie.
So the villain's print is a 2-color print. The first print is black, which is going to look pretty crazy on the black hoodie until the white print comes down. So there's the black on black. I'm going to pass this under a dryer. It's going to just give a quick, it's called a flash cure, which means it's just going to dry the top coat of the ink. We're literally watching ink dry right now. Possibly the most exciting part of the program.
It's riveting.
Please don't ask for your money back.
Here she comes.
So that feels dry to the touch. Which any printers watching at home probably can't believe that I just did that, but that's what life is like.
Here comes the white.
It's the white.
Oh.
Makes a lot more sense now, right?
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
And we're going to pass this back under that dryer so we can all 3, 2, 1 shut off our cameras because we're going to watch ink dry again. We have single color and 2-color prints. Previous years we've had a lot more colors, but less garment options. So we just keep trying to find that right balance.
Right. And there's quite a few garment options. They all look really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have long sleeves, short sleeves, zip up.
And then we'll put this final coat of white on here and it'll really make the design look like it's supposed to. You won't feel cheated. I hope.
Final coat of white.
Boom.
Whoa.
Oh, I love it.
The artist that did this work is named Danny Haas, and he's typically down at the Acme booth. He's one of our local freelancers. We've been working with him on this project every year, as well as some stuff for New York Comic Con, Star Wars Celebration, lots of cool projects that we do on-site prints for.
That's so cool. This is Enemy Ink.
Correct, yeah.
That's so cool. And here are the prices in case you're interested in coming out to this cool booth and getting your own screen printed shirts. And that screen printing booth was right in front of the Germany pavilion, so now we're gonna carry on and continue strolling around the World Showcase. I love watching airplanes go by right at sunset and dusk. They look like shining pink shooting stars. The Acme Archives art booth has these really cool Star Wars prints. They have a Mandalorian helmet, this Boba Fett helmet with Jabba the Hutt and C-3PO reflected in the helmet. That is so cool, and a stormtrooper. Those are really beautiful. I see it right there.
Circle, 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 yeah.
Bam, hidden Mickey. We love looking for hidden Mickeys. Also, look at the moon, it's so pretty. The Italy Pavilion has so many hidden treasures. The Voices of Liberty are performing on the America Pavilion stage. I love seeing them perform. If you want to see more of their performance, you can see that in my last Festival of the Arts video, but the reason I stepped over here is because remember earlier when I talked about the barges that are out on the water for Harmonious? And I talked about how we've been seeing them lit up. Look, it's all lit up. There are lights all around the edge and lights all inside. Those are going to be fountains and part of a big light up night show. Look at how bright those lights are. They rival the lights of Spaceship Earth. That is really impressive. This is my favorite part of their current show. The big Moana ending. During my last visit to the Festival of the Arts, we saw the Figment wall piece, and now we found the butterfly. It's got these eyes on it. This is so cool, and you can stand right there and take a cool photo. Let's see if we can kind of... I'm a butterfly! That's cool. And normally I get a seat and sit through their performance, and again, if you want to see more of their performances, you can see those in previous videos of mine, and I'm sure I will film them in future videos. This time I didn't have a seat in the stadium. I was just kind of walking by and caught just that ending little bit. It just gets me every time. I love them. They are wonderful. We're about at the America Pavilion now, and we're making our way to the next. I think we could do a little more food and drink maybe. Here in the Japan Pavilion at the Goshiki booth. Last time I was here, I tried the sushi donut and I loved it. I really, really loved it. But in the interest of trying something different, I'll try the vegetable gyoza today, and I'll also try the masu sake in a traditional personalized wooden cup.
Mr. Morrow, yonde iru. Like, so calling Mr. Morrow.
That's so cool!
And then the date here as well. This will be on all the sake cups.
That's so cool.
Thank you, Mr. Morrow.
Thank you.
Next one.
Can you do super enthused?
Super enthused. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
No, that's it.
Enthused. Okay.
Oh, neat.
This is a great idea. Okay, I love it. Is that the year on it too? That's so cool.
Okay, making sure I have this right. It's a little different.
Yeah, I figured there'd be like a translation, but
Yeah.
I figured I'd try, you know?
It's like the phrase, since it's like more like a phrase, it's just kind of make it sound more Japanese.
Yeah, totally.
Kind of how we write all your names, and it's in katakana.
Okay.
So with the katakana, we take like loan words, so it's words that don't actually exist in the language. Alright? So, super ensuzu.
Oh, thank you so much.
Super
Thank you.
Ensuzu.
I love
Super
it.
enthused.
So it's kind of like what's what I'm looking for when you like phonetic?
Yeah, it's a phonetic language. Any loan words, like words that don't exist in the language, become kind of phoneticized.
Interesting. That's so cool. Thank you so much. Is this how this works? We put them here?
Here it comes.
Oh, this is exciting. Oh. That is a lot. Oh boy.
That's a healthy handle there, Lord.
Yeah, it's about three shots, so.
Good way to close out the night. Happy birthday, Sarah!
Hope you're gone home.
Lord.
Oh boy, and it comes out of this big,
Big
yeah, it comes out of a big
Fat
mixed
sack.
pot. Is it hot?
No, it's at roll temperature.
Oh, okay.
Room temperature.
Looks like a swimming pool. Swimming pool for ants.
3 shots a box. That's a solid amount.
Ooh, thank
You can
you.
buy a corner, okay?
Can you guys drink
Okay.
these?
It's smooth. It's just intense.
Did you see just dumping it in there?
Yeah.
Like
a
my
whole
shot.
wheel full.
Gonna try that vegetable gyoza.
Donut.
The sake's got a sweet flavor, and it also picks up the flavor of the bamboo box. So it's got like a woody, earthy flavor to it. It is really strong tasting. It's not something I would drink a lot of, but it's really good to get as something interesting and different, and you get to keep the souvenir wooden cup. Take a sip out of the corner. That's a pro tip they gave us. And note that this is 3 shots in this cup. So it's a lot. Give yourself time to drink it. I definitely like the sushi donut better than the vegetable gyoza. I generally like gyoza. It's something I've eaten quite a lot and I know that I like. But I think the sushi donut is the winner from that booth. The sake is intense, but it's something cool to get, something different, and I think it's worth it just for the souvenir cup. It's now 7:45 p.m. EPCOT closes at 8 p.m. tonight, so I am gonna close out. I had a great time here at EPCOT today, trying more options from the Taste of EPCOT Festival of the Arts here at Walt Disney World. The Ratatouille expansion in the France Pavilion was a total surprise and so cool. It's a lovely new addition to the park, and there are lovely new restrooms in there. It was also cool to get to see the Harmonious platforms lit up and testing. It's cool to see different things happening each time I visit. During my last visit, an arm was up and moving around. During this visit, they were lit up. I've seen different things over time, and I'm gonna keep coming at you and reporting all of the updates from here at EPCOT, Walt Disney World, Universal, anything going on in Orlando that I can get to, and anywhere else that I travel. I just love bringing you updates and cool things that are happening. It brings me a lot of joy, and I hope it brings you guys some fun to your day too. I've always got a lot of fun and updates and cool stuff coming up for you guys, so stay tuned. And if you're new, please subscribe to join in the fun. I thank you all so much for watching. I'm sending you all a ton of love. I'll see you for the next video, and until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye.